Well, hello everyone, welcome back to 1000 times Resist on PlayFrame and here, Old Town, I think they called it? I still understand very little about this place. And I suspect we might be in for some very quick bad news. Exploring down here. Oh, camera's doing something different.
Hello? Where is everyone? The bar. Melody?
Uh-oh.
Melody, what's going on? Where did everyone go?
I'm sorry.
What are you talking about?
I have a guess. Everyone gathered? Yeah, this is sort of what I expected, although the art... No, the art is the same. It's got the, blood spattered on it now, but I couldn't remember if the blindfold had been there before, and I believe it was.
No.
Miscellaneous.
Oh.
What do you think you're doing? You approach behind my back unannounced.
Hi, Minister.
I'm waiting.
I knew her.
So did I. For longer than you've been alive. You must be her assistant. She talked about you all the time.
What happened?
It seems she shot herself.
In the back. No. There's no way.
Know your place, Miscellaneous. There's no point arguing with the evidence.
Wasn't she your friend, too?
Such discrimination. We are all sisters. We all weep.
How come I don't believe that?
Not every sister mourns in the same way. I want you to remember that. Confirm, Miscellaneous. I'm speaking to you.
Hi, Minister. I confirm.
Confirmation received. I'm updating your biometrics. As of now, you are granted upstairs privileges. Congratulations.
Just like that.
Be grateful. You serve a greater whole. On this solemn anniversary of Mother's death, we observe with a performance to remind ourselves of her last wishes. Sister, I think you are due for a reminder. And it goes without saying, someone needs to tend bar.
Whoa. Very different camera. Feels like a camera with that... Interesting. Our game objectives keep updating. So, how many of those are still on the to-do list? Okay, just find Athena and find Chris. Yeah, that was interesting. Just a cool use of the UI. But also this camera angle feels like... It feels like someone else's perspective, like we're being watched. Like a secretary hovering behind our head. Very curious to see what upstairs is, though. Once we're done down here. Let's find our other named friends. This change of camera angle does feel really conspicuous. It could just be sort of representing our sort of shell-shocked emotional state. Like the camera being closer to the character almost feels more like a sort of like out-of-body dissociated sort of experience of controlling this character than the distant one, weirdly. And maybe it's also just sort of like the tunnel vision and the depth of field and all that. It's an interesting change, though. Like a really cool choice. Athena.
I need to go up.
Chris,
I know.
they killed her. They shot her in the back.
Hey,
They said she shot herself.
I got you. You hear me? I got you. That old hag was one of us.
They want me to go upstairs. One sister out, one sister in. It's sick. It's gonna be their mistake.
Are you?
I want you to help me hurt them. I need you to help me make them pay.
This is what you want?
Yes.
You won't be coming back from this one.
I don't care.
I could never say no to you, could I? Listen to me carefully. I will only say this once. Upstairs, there's a sympathizer. Meet her at the center of the orchard by the monument.
So the orchard's upstairs.
She will get you what you need. But it will cost you. Do you understand?
I do. And I'm not afraid.
I'll always be missing you, Miscellaneous.
I want you to call me Blue.
I like that. I'll be missing you.
This game is riveting. Find a sympathizer at Garden Center. Is it the same garden? Is it the same orchard? Or a new place they're calling that? Or something entirely different? I don't know. And why does this old town exist beneath it? So, like, just looking around, in theory, this old town could be something that, like, was constructed by these clones and these sisters and all that for themselves. It could also be old ruins that they've sort of repurposed and built out as a place for sort of a lower class clone population to live. I'm like looking around trying to see if there's anything like identifiable as like we're in a pretty closed in space here. And like we do sort of have these concrete looking walls and those fluorescent lights up there and a concrete looking ceiling. It's not terribly unlike the walls and ceiling in the scary room, which might be a reach, but I don't know. No one to talk to here, I don't think. I'm so curious. I'll chat at you one more time.
Look, I didn't mean to give you a hard time. Maybe I was just jealous.
Be nicer next time. I know who my friends are. Might as well be nice. It doesn't sound like we're coming back.
Forget it. I'll try to be better.
Have a good life.
Good luck up there.
Thanks.
I'm so curious what we're going to see up there.
Hey, where are you going?
Not sure yet.
Upstairs.
What? They gave you access?
They want me to replace bartender.
I know this look. What are you gonna do?
Should probably keep it to ourselves, huh?
Nothing. I'll be back. I promise.
Be careful. Please don't.
Escalate.
Yeah.
We'll see you later.
I think we are probably going to escalate, though. Sorry for lying. I just don't want to get you, like, implicated in any of this. I'm seeing a lot more pips on the radar up there. So, I'd like to go up.
Hey, asshole. Your biometrics get updated?
Mm-hmm. I did.
Really?
You scanned me or what?
State your function.
Bartender.
I'm sorry for your loss, sister.
I have a function to perform.
So you do. Gratitude to the provisional government.
Gratitude to the provisional government.
And these do look like the kinds of, like, clean escalator looks we would have in the orchard. Let's go see. Yeah, it's looking a lot more like. In some ways. Yeah.
Train clearance? No clearance, no transit.
Has gotten a whole lot more police state looking up here, though.
Hey, you. Come over here. Don't make me ask twice, miscellaneous.
Apologies for my hesitation.
So, you're a smart one, is that it?
I don't understand. Yes, I am smart. Or not smart, just hardworking. Probably best to try to lay low.
Not the smartest, but I can work.
Oh, is that so? Most miscellaneous I know cut corners. Is that you?
No, ma'am.
Numbers?
48.
Why do you think I stopped you?
It's your function. I look suspicious. You're an asshole. Probably that one, but probably not the right answer.
It's your duty.
And what do you know about my duty? So, she knows when to be quiet. It looks like you've attracted the High Minister's attention. 48, we're gonna keep a close eye on you. We expect great things, that's all. And we just want front row seats.
I do kind of like both of these.
Thank you, ma'am.
Enjoy the celebrations. And what is the old saying? Hecky, sister.
Well, if you're done power tripping, I've got a place to see. Yep. Familiar. Do I have a map? I don't. Okay. Vibes are feeling a little different down here.
You there. You're the new bartender?
Minister, gratitude to the provisional government.
Gratitude, miscellaneous. I wanted to welcome you, personally, on behalf of the Ministry of Defense.
You didn't have to.
Bartender's death? I take it as a personal failure. I don't know how she obtained a weapon, or why she would harm herself. Accept my sincerest apologies.
May I go?
Please. I want to demonstrate that we have your best interests in mind. I am an open book, and I live to serve you.
Well, there is a lot I'd love to know, so by all means.
The Red Sisters, do they report to you?
No, the Ministry of Defense responds to external threats to the Orchard. Though we do allocate a percentage of our surveillance resources to assist them with internal policing. Sister-on-sister crime is down, that makes my job easier. So we do collaborate, but the Reds are an autonomous arm. They report to Principal directly.
So my new theory understanding is that Watcher got out. And then we kind of jumped ahead to the future a bit to how things are looking in the Orchard and beneath the Orchard these days, with Principal still in charge and now just asserting a much more like fascist control over the Orchard in general. Watcher's still out there, though, doing who knows what. This is my current theory. Anyway, occupants. I would love to know, like, barely anyone's mentioned occupants since we last saw Watcher.
Are we safe from the occupants?
There hasn't been an incident since the All-Mother's death. Principal believes the threat may be altogether over, though I'll maintain a watchful eye. It does seem that abandoning our obsession with the surface was a tactical success. We can thank the All-Mother for her foresight.
But didn't the All-Mother want to fight the occupants and return to the surface?
She changed her mind. Perhaps a moment of clarity before she closed her eyes for good.
What of the past?
You've been around.
I served under the old Bang Bang Fire, the criminal, the hunter herself.
Huh. Old Bang Bang Fire, the criminal, the hunter. Interesting.
I admit it openly.
She is still at large?
Some say she wanders the train tracks, firing at any sister she sees. But truthfully, she hasn't killed in a long time. Perhaps she finally keeled over. She was a drunkard, failed in her most basic function to protect us. That is why we must have clear minds and plain speech.
Bang Bang Fire did like speaking poetically.
About Bartender. She didn't commit suicide. She was murdered.
Do you have evidence?
She was shot in the back. Like, we're not going to be believed regardless. Even bringing it up is probably a tactical error if we're trying to lay low, but the shot in the back thing.
She was shot in the back. Does that seem like a suicide to you?
She could have dropped it and had it misfire.
But
I agree. It's unusual. If you truly believe she was murdered, who do you think did it?
some Reds were harassing her.
Why?
She was making fluids with unsanctioned materials.
So they were doing their functions.
And the punishment is death?
I caution you from jumping to conclusions based on your feelings. But I will investigate further and deliver the report to you myself. Orchard security is all of our duty. I will take your account into consideration.
Well, those are all my questions.
I have a function to perform.
If you have time, you should speak to the other ministers. They should be at their respective departments today. We are here to serve all sisters, including you.
Gratitude.
Definitely going to speak with other ministers, which is what they call them now. Green, pink, purple. Yep. We got some questions to ask. Feeling less homey here already.
No one in the Corps has eaten principal for weeks.
Very curious to see what all is different. Beyond just the red, scary technology stuff kind of everywhere.
I heard she was the All-Mother's healer. Just watched helplessly while she bled out.
All the medical reports say she's in peak condition.
But who is? And where all can I go? Now I'm real curious, actually. I wish I could remember if Old Town was something that, like... I'm confident it wasn't a place we could go. Was it a place that was, like, labeled? Did it exist previously, Old Town? Has the Old Town downstairs been something that was there and just kind of inaccessible? Wanted posters for Bang Bang Fire. Can't get to the horse lobby or the mirror at this time. Can't get to the alcove or Old Town. Not that I'm really aiming to leave, just trying to see where our boundaries are. Yeah, it doesn't really seem like we can get anywhere down here. Had to investigate. Very curious what became of Healer, because I feel like Healer would not be super cooperative.
I heard she was the All-Mother's healer. Just watched helplessly while she bled out.
I feel like Healer would not roll with this. I guess we ask new Healer. What have I walked into? Vivian.
Gratitude to the provisional government.
So your hair is... No, it's not. I was wondering, like I saw the specularity and I wondered if you were starting to get, like, silver streaks. But no.
A miscellaneous in the orchard. What a treat.
It is?
I hardly see your kind, now that I'm Minister of Health. Still mulling over shades?
I haven't found a color that suits me.
It's difficult, isn't it? Wearing black? Sisters treat you like you're worthless. Tune them out. That's old thinking. There's more to a sister than her colors. So welcome upstairs, sister. If you have any questions for the Ministry of Health, I'm all ears.
Boy, do I. One at a time.
Why are so many clones being produced these days?
It's a new era. We need all the help we can get. I'm proud to say more sisters see life than ever before. Sisters like you. We've even branched out to Jiao types.
Really?
Aren't they cute?
Sure.
We welcome our new diversity. We must build our new society for the long term.
Have we been bumping into and seeing Jiao types below? And I just didn't catch it. Could be that that's an experiment only happening up here, but I have a feeling we actually were bumping into some Jiao types below.
You said there's more to sisters than their colors. Do you really believe that?
I should hope so. After all, I don't even see color.
Uh-huh.
You don't?
It's a genetic variation. I discovered it in a time when the slightest deviation could get you thrown in the incinerator.
So I hid it and barrel forth with my function, picking shades for other sisters.
Were you worried?
That I was messing up? Trapping unborn sisters into arbitrary and unfitting selection? Yes. And that was the injustice of the old way. We're not perfect squares. We're a beautiful mess of possibilities. So try as many colors as you like. It's your right.
It's a really neat and scary sort of depiction of the sort of freedom of choice and expression within the bounds of an authoritarian regime. Tell me more of old thinking.
What do you mean by old thinking?
We've inherited all sorts of strange ideas and procedures that need to be purged. You should have seen the kinds of experiments Healer was running.
Experiments?
I always questioned whether she was a sister of science or a sister who believed in magic.
What happened to her?
She was incinerated for malpractice.
Yeah. Figured she would not get along with this new way of running things.
A fitting end for a dangerous sister.
And immunity?
Are we still searching for the answer to the disease?
The old immunity project. Who needs it when life inside is so great? Look around you. Life expectancy has increased. Sister happiness is at an all-time high. We haven't been bothered by the occupants for nearly a decade. Ever since the All-Mother made her dying wish, we've been perfecting life in the orchard.
Yeah, so I see. Well,
thank you for your time, Minister.
Gratitude, sister. I hope to see you at the play. Leisure activities provide excellent health benefits. They could even extend your life.
we'll see about that. So, what's going on? Evelyn.
I was there. The night the stalker drenched the tiles with Mother's blood. I've seen sisters sent to the surface. Their dead eyes when they return.
You were a chosen one?
She's a new printing. She's just having an episode. Evelyn, please, let's get you back to bed.
Interesting. So are clones inheriting some memories?
What was it like on the other side?
We were a machine. 5 of each kind. The best of the best.
Please, sister, you're getting her worked up.
So there were many of you serving her. And the All-Mother, was she...
cruel? A god? Benevolent? Did you perceive her as cruel, I wonder?
Cruel?
Cruel? No. Not terribly. Strict. Stern, but,
Easy now, Evelyn.
I don't think we asked this one yet.
You said sisters were sent to the surface?
on expeditions. Some of them disappeared. Some of them returned, but maybe they shouldn't have.
And you?
I was ready. I would have done my service.
No one is doubting you, Evelyn.
Liar.
Let's go lie down now.
New printing.
You said she's a new printing. Then how?
We've been doing our best to keep up with the provisional government's cloning program, but the machines can't keep up. Poor Evelyn. Her mind is broken.
Why are they making so many of us?
The government projects, we need all the help we can get. But if we get any more Evelyns, we'll need more Pinktites to care for them. Then we'll have to push the machines harder, leading to more Evelyns. You get the picture.
So if she was just printed, she has a name, though. Not being referred to as a miscellaneous. It's interesting.
I know you said she's having an episode.
Delusions, yes.
What's she saying? All made up?
Entirely. Her brain is probably piecing it together from stories she's heard, art, who knows.
So it's not possible to experience memories of things that never happened to you?
Not unless you're principal.
So what will you do with her? Lock her up?
Treat her.
With drugs?
Would you rather be incinerated?
All right. I'll go.
It's for the best.
Sister, please, spread the word. They're going to wipe out all of us old sisters and replace us with new ones.
Oh, Evelyn, you are one of the new ones.
You admit it then?
Will you lie back down if I do?
Curious, and I don't suppose I'm allowed in... No. It was always a little weird in here, but even more unsettling now. Not missing anything, I hope. How's it going? $17.
Gratitude to the provisional government.
Yeah, let's win in Rome.
Gratitude. I'm new here.
I can see.
48.
17.
You haven't picked a name either. Feels like it's practically law these days.
I'm not one for rules. What?
You seem familiar.
Don't we all?
Maybe.
I've also been increasingly curious. Like, I've never been 100% convinced that Fixer actually was incinerated. Like, it is entirely possible. But Fixer seems to be going very rogue and off the grid to begin with, and I wouldn't be surprised if she still is somewhere and we were sort of lied to at story time. We'll see. Tell me of the before time.
17, hey? I take it you're, not new?
Calling a sister old?
Calling a sister wise.
Well, a wise sister doesn't ask too many questions about back then.
Why not?
Some sisters don't look too kindly on those who remember too much.
I'm not one of them.
Well, maybe I don't care to remember.
The other side.
You ever been to the other side?
Sure. Wouldn't believe how messy those Zhaos are.
Interesting. Zhaos are on the other side.
I mean, before.
As far as I know, all those old sisters who had the chosen ones, they're long gone. Or ghosts.
You ever talk to a ghost?
That would be blue type business. And there's no more blues.
That does not surprise me.
Did you know the All-Mother?
Everybody knew the All-Mother.
I mean, know her?
Then no. No one did.
She wasn't who she said she was?
You mean an all-powerful, all-knowing, immortal god?
Mostly immortal.
Well, she's dead. So does that answer your question?
Yeah, I guess that answers my questions.
Sorry to bother you, sister. Guess I just wonder what it was like.
Sister,
Yeah?
there's no time like the present. Just live your life. And let me live mine.
I do see I see someone marked blue over there, and that seems important. And another one up there, I guess. Huh. And another here, or is it? No, different one. Who are these blue marked ones, then? I have a lot of people to chat at. Purple. So, Vanessa. How's it going here? Looks about the same.
A miscellaneous in the orchard? Welcome to the library. You won't find old customs here. Here, knowledge is new and it is for everyone. I'm the Minister of Education. Please ask me if you have any questions. I believe in a hands-on approach.
Go on.
What do you mean by old customs?
Hair to hair, sister.
What?
Hair to hair.
I don't get it. Sorry.
Exactly. Old, ambiguous words from the Allmother's era. I used to toil over them day and night. What a nuisance.
But didn't those words belong to the Allmother?
Yes. And look what they got her. A generation of sisters whispering and plotting, hiding their true intentions in doublespeak. Now we speak the common tongue. Leave Heki Ulmo to nursery rhymes.
Tell me of your position.
How did you end up as minister?
During the occupant event, I tripped down the stairs.
Ah, that was you. So, okay, not everybody from then is going to be gray-haired, which I guess makes sense. A lot of the, like, those who were sisters at that time would have been some of the oldest there. So some of the ones who were there in the before time may not be gray-haired yet. Good to know.
A sister broke my fall and landed on her neck, killed her instantly. She should have been minister. Every day I ask, is this seat for me? For the first time in my life, I feel lucky, and I refuse to waste this privilege.
I feel like the one you fell on would not have rolled with the new way of things very much.
You said knowledge is new. Was it different before?
In my day, knowledge meant the brainwashing of sisters by ancient text. Luckily, all that esoterica is gone.
Oh yes, no more brainwashing here.
Gone?
In the occupant event, the old library burned to the ground. A silver lining in an otherwise catastrophic moment.
How is that a good thing?
All those logs of ancient human customs and studies, what use is such nostalgia? Better to see our world for what it is today and build it anew.
And old sisters.
So you cleared out old things, like the old sisters?
Are you referring to the spate of old sister suicides?
Yes.
Are you insinuating that the provisional government is responsible for them?
I know we're supposed to lay low, but I am curious.
I'm saying that it's not what it seems.
If something untoward is happening, I do not condone it. No sister, old or new, deserves unnatural death. We can all be re-educated. If you have useful information, please report it to the Ministry of Defense. Your contribution will be rewarded.
You are useless. Well, thank you.
I'll look around.
Enjoy the fruits of the provisional government. Your curiosity benefits us all.
Managerial purple.
Greetings, miscellaneous. Have you come to enrich yourself? All the literature we have is yours to read.
Guessing you don't have much poetry here.
You got any poetry?
Sadly, no. The All-Mother's poem was lost in the fire.
Didn't anybody remember it?
There was some movement toward restoring it. Some sisters even attempted to update it for the modern day, but the provisional government decided it wasn't in the public interest.
So what happened to it?
The draft? Oh, just buried in a folder in a folder.
Can I read it?
Well, the provisional government did say
that all the literature we have is yours to read.
Aren't you the little scholar? Well, if you're that curious, I can look it up. Can I have your number, so we have a record of your search?
This seems like a error.
On second thought, I'm good.
Yes. Poetry seems so interesting until you actually have to read it.
Anyway, tell me of the occupants.
Any records of occupants?
I'm so sorry. Lost in the fire.
Really? Everything?
Well, the High Minister herself did generously provide her own account during the recovery efforts. Would you like to hear it?
By all means. I mean, yes, but let's hear the lies, though.
I would be honored.
Though nothing is known about the occupants' motives or where they're from, evidence compiled by the recollected communions points to an ancient human saboteur, Johnson the 50, who unleashed the occupants upon the orchard and exterminated all human life, excepting the All-Mother.
Aha.
Thus follows a remarkable period of resolve, in which the All-Mother harnessed her exceptional individual powers to keep the occupants at bay, until she too was sabotaged by a cabal of treacherous sisters, leading to the occupant quake of Year Zero and the All-Mother's eventual downfall. Now, thanks to principle and the power of collective governance, a more stable truce has been struck with the occupants, and we can live our life comfortably and without fear here in the orchard. Gratitude to the provisional government.
Impressive.
Enlightening.
Isn't it?
I think I'm going to go.
You know what? I think I'm good.
Well, I'm glad you made such good use of public resources today. Bye-bye now.
I wonder who our sympathizer up here is going to be. We're going to need to find them eventually.
Thanks. She can keep a low profile, just scrubbing the floors.
Very curious also to know who everyone is gossiping about. So, makes sense that those statues are gone. What's back here now? Learn about ancient sisters and a Jiao from the looks of things. Toffee Jiao. Go on.
Greetings, Iris type. My name is Toffee. Have you come to visit the graves of the ancient sisters? Ooh, scary, I know. But let's shed some light.
Love your whiteboard. Enlighten me.
I don't know of any ancient sisters.
You are young. Good for you. The ancient sisters were the first iris types ever made. They were buried long ago, before incineration became popular. Put in the ground.
Ugh, their bodies are below us?
That's right. We are standing above them. Each piece marks one of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What happens to their bodies down there?
Well, the meat and muscle disappear, leaving only bones. Pretty scary, huh?
What do you think this place is?
Are these rocks?
They are. Good eye. It is said that these rocks once lived on the surface, just like humans.
The humans brought them down here?
Mm-hmm. Humans must have liked rocks.
Loved them.
The first humans also brought ancient iris along with them, and iris brought many hairs and skin flakes of ancient Jiao. Humans built this whole place with their bare hands. Their leader was named Jonathan the First. But not much is known about that time. The records were damaged in an occupant event.
All right. Is this your function?
Do you do this all the time?
The High Minister declares education of the utmost importance. I do this a lot. And I like it.
You do?
Mm-hmm. Us Jiao types live to accompany Iris types, to follow in the footsteps of the ancient Jiao.
Well, how'd you get your name?
I like your name. Toffee. What is that?
It is said to be a solid food type long lost. It was made with sugar and cow fat fluid and flowers. I heard it was very sticky. So, I hope everything I teach you sticks to you.
We gotta figure out how jokes work down here. We're trying.
Thanks for teaching me.
Oh. You are very welcome.
So we do have some Jiao types here. I am guessing I won't be allowed super far down here, probably. Well, maybe. Well, there is the mirror. Horse lobby that away, though. So let's see. We came from that way. We'll go up to the next floor once I feel more confident I've talked to most everyone down here. Can I talk to you? Oh, I can.
Oh, are you the first miscellaneous ever to get a residence pass?
You don't have to say it like that.
And you didn't have to talk to me.
Fine, fine.
I'm talking to everyone. I think you should feel lucky to be included.
That Zhao is so cute. What's her name again?
Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna need an explanation for this one. It's a blindfolded one. Please explain.
Hello, Iris type. I am Zhao type 24. But you can call me Candy.
Oh, wait, you're the sympathizer, I guess. Hope I haven't missed my opportunity to talk to some others.
Education is my station. Would you like to learn more about our history's greatest meanie? You can count on me.
History's greatest meanie, you say? Tell you what, I don't want us to miss too much neat dialogue, especially given, like, how much we're still trying to sort of, like, figure out about the current state of things. Let's call it a day. I will reload the most recent save, go back, get back to around this point, and tomorrow we'll resume, and we'll run around and make sure we've talked to everybody else first, just so we don't miss anything potentially super important or interesting. Sound good? I will see you all tomorrow for some more of this. Goodbye.